Hello there, Mioni here, and welcome back to another video here on the second channel, something that I don't usually do that much these days, but I want to get back into doing this stuff. This channel has been severely neglected recently, but I've enjoyed just basically putting some stream stream VOD stuff, so from my live stream on twitch.tv/Mioni, but, you know, oh my god. The way she said that. It's time to move on. It certainly is time to move on. So here we are. We're on Genshin Impact. We did a video on this a while ago, a little guide, because I couldn't find even remotely a way to do a puzzle, and we did a guide on it. But I'm back here today, and we're going to do, Thousand Winds Temple. There's actually the Elemental Crucible, and this gives 200 adventurer experience, along with 30 companionship and 3 to 35 adventure experience. You can do this if you've started the prerequisite quest over in Mondstadt, but you won't actually be able to do this until you've done that. And I think it's something like alchemy or something, some stupid quest anyway. But yeah, I just thought I'd chill out and talk to you guys and tell you how I've been and what I've been up to. So I've not really been playing that much Genshin lately. I've been a little bit preoccupied with Final Fantasy XIV, as you might have noticed on the main channel. So it's nice to sometimes just, come and relax and do something else. And tonight's one of those nights. I've had a bit of a rough time, so I needed a bit of a break for now. In terms of characters, we're not doing too bad. We actually got Diluc the other day, or I like to call him Diluc, out of Secret of Mana, obviously. But Diluc, he's a really, really powerful character. He's only at level 50 at the moment, and I've not really done a great deal with him. Usually my main setup is with Jean. She's like my highest damage dealer, actually, and my favorite character. And then we've got usually Fish is normally in my party. I like Fish. Very good lightning damage. Zhang Ling is usually my fire user. I've put a lot of work into her, but Diluc is basically going to be replacing her as we go forward. And finally there's Chi-Chi, which is the best healer in the game in my opinion, and one of my other favourite characters. I love this character so very much. But as you can see, we've got some others as well. We've got Qixing, and we've got Ningguang and Sucrose. These are all cool characters, but we've been playing a little bit. We've not really put that much money into this game, but we got very, very lucky with the stuff we did put in. And I think in total, I've spent about £40-something on this game in total since launch. And that's where it's staying. I think I've given the amount I normally would for a AAA title. We're only rank level 33. Like I say, we're not playing that heavily. I'm waiting for some people to catch up on my friend list. Because it kind of pains me every time they say that, stop leveling, Mioni, I can't get into your world level for achievements. So that's why we're just holding off for a little bit. Anyway, so in regards to the Elemental Crucible, once you have unlocked it via the quest, you'll see that you have like best times and stuff, and there's an alchemy handbook. This actually gives you a checklist of things you can award yourself for efficiency and defeating 5 of something. These are level up materials, character level up materials, and XP, and materials for giving weapon XP and the likes. Primogems. The ones that we still have yet to get are energy overflowing within 3 minutes. That's not something we've done yet. 100 assailants. So this is all progressive. You can just keep doing it. But of course, your rewards are limited by the amount of resin you have. So that's where we're going to do it. So obviously, 3 minutes 35 is the best one. And let's give it a crack. It does auto group you with people, unless you're in a group of another 3 people in a pre-made. So we're just going to group this up. I'm going to stay on Jean because no doubt it will match me with other people. It costs 40 to collect, so we can do this a few times. Let's see what we get. Yes, I would like to queue for co-op. So here we are. It's a fairly sort of seamless co-op matchmaking system. I presume it's the same on PlayStation and other bits. So we're with someone with a Russian name, Piscolapis, and G. There we go. We got a Venti, and a Qixing, and an Amber, sadly. But Amber gets a lot of flack I personally don't like amber though, but my my character here is pretty strong. She has 1,754 attack with a 423 attack damage weapon, which is, what is it, Aquila Favonia, I think it's called. But this is how much damage you can do, basically. But these are like level 32 mobs. That Venti's pretty strong. So the idea behind this is that you can collect the cubes of certain colors, right? And then that's how you fill up your big vase crucible thing. Right, so we've got our ult ready. So let's just... Wow, they're vaporizing this stuff, aren't they? Completely noobing it up. I like Jean, though. She's quite nice. Obviously a wind user, but... does a fair bit of damage, as you can see. That was mostly elemental damage, 5,400 and something. But I believe these are fairly weak, as you would expect. So that's how this works, and then you get these little cubes, basically. I've got a blue one here. The aim is to try and find multiples of them and hand them in. For example, there's a blue over here, but we missed it. Let's get this red. Is there another red anywhere? You really don't want to get hit, by the way, whilst you're in this particular situation. Oh, that's orange. I'm not really 100% sure the best method of doing this. I think it's just a case of filling it as fast as possible. Let's just ult this guy. Usually pretty decent at taking down the shields. Yeah, we've got overload. So it's nice. Yeah, that's taking care of his shield. It's an incredibly flashy game, as you can see. I love this. With an incredible amount of passion. I think this game is fantastic. So she blew that up, basically. Okay. There's some cubes up there, isn't there? Let's get that one, because we've got a pyro efficiency. Let's do that. As you do. There we go. So if you get little clots, basically, you can enhance certain elements when you deliver them, and it increases the crucible more, as you can see. Is there any more cubes? I don't see any more cubes at the moment. I'm sure there will be on the next wave, but I don't see any more. See, look, that's what you have to do. Usually you get 3, and then you get bonus stuff for doing it in groups like that. Let's just melt these fellas. It's a lot of fun. This game has provided me with a lot of distractions, to be perfectly honest with you. It's been nice to just be distracted by something different, as opposed to Final Fantasy, and yes, I do enjoy it. He's going to move from that, isn't he? There we go. Well, he's wrecked. Okay, so we've got 3 reds here, look. Lovely. And then we'll bring that over, because we're inoculated with fire. So we are best doing this. I want this other cube. This should be pretty good, actually. That's going to be really helpful for the collection. Make sure we don't pick that green up. Don't really want that one. Get this other red on the way. Take this guy out. And miss terribly. There we go. See, look. Easy as that. 3 minutes 31. That's not too bad, actually. What did we get? We got the most amount of elemental clots on anyone off the team. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And it's as simple as that. And then you go to your elemental crucible and you collect a treasure. It costs 40 of your resin that regens per day. Yeah. And then, as you can see now, in our handbook, we have reach an alchemical efficiency of 40,000. You have been kicked. Lovely. Thank you for that. Yeah, I get it. We've been kicked multiple times. They really didn't want me hanging around, did they? Never mind. I'm sure that was, you know, just they wanted to play with their friends or something. But I was pretty bad. I don't really know what I'm doing. Anyway, so we've got one of the amethyst fragments and some enhancement ore. The rewards aren't amazing, right? They're not mind-blowing. You know, most people are going to just do 20 of them for 160. a lot of people are wondering if it's worth it for the Primogems themselves. I'm not sure, personally. I'm looking forward to the 1.1 patch that's being mentioned for this game. That's going to be something I look forward to personally. Let's see, do we have enough to do? Yeah, we've got enough to do a couple of these. So I'm going to go for some intertwined. We're going to get 2 of those. And we'll do some pulls of that. Haven't got enough of those, and the month hasn't reset yet. So yes, let's do a couple of wishes, shall we? So it's going to be completely nothing. We've got 4 of these. Completely nothing since we're actually recording this. But let's see what we get, shall we? The first one is complete garbage. It's going to be a weapon, probably a bow. Oh, yes. What a guess. Next up, let me guess, a mace. A beautiful mace. Or a sword. Mace or a sword. Ah, yes. Another sword. Lovely. Ferrous Shadow. We totally don't have like 50 million of them. Load of garbage. Yep. Probably a bead thing. Oh, no. It was a black tassel. Lovely. And our final pull of the night then. We are going to get another staff or a bit. There's the mace. There's the debate club. But the Stardust is nice anyway. So there we go. That's pretty much my RNG in a nutshell. A lot of people say, oh, you should save up to do groups of 10, and that's all well and good, but it takes quite a while to do that. On this banner, though, by the way, just to reference, on this, you can get Diluc and Jean and everything. Like, you can get all the characters. It's just Venti is increased, right? On this one, Diluc and Jean are not increased at all. That's not how this works. So you're actually, the Diluc that I got, in fact, yeah, I got Jean from this one, but Diluc I got from this. It's just you have a greater chance of getting Venti. So that's the one thing that pees me off a bit, is that their banners are kind of, well, in sort of insinuating that this is the Diluc banner, but it really isn't. This is the normal banner, and this is the time-limited one that you should probably be spending your fates on, in my opinion. But I've watched a lot of videos where people have, hinted at the fact that that's the way it is. In terms of world progression, then, we've not really done too much. Like I say, I sort of hit a bit of a snag where I was waiting for people. There's plenty to explore, and I've been incredibly busy. But yes, I've been really enjoying this game. It's been very therapeutic and gave me a lot to do. And I do not regret spending, well, the money I discussed earlier amount on it. It's provided me with easily that value, and that's where, that's why I've kept it at that value, and the rest is completely free. I got very lucky on some of the, champions that I do own. Like Jean is a absolute powerhouse. Diluc is fun if you've never seen this guy before. So Jean has the Dandelion ult, and then the knockback that you can hold down. There's her Dandelion ult, which does a bit of healing as well. But you can hold down her E and pick monsters up and throw them at walls. It's fantastic. In fact, let's show that. I do like doing this. One of my favourite characters for a reason. So it's like, hello there. Boom. And then he's done for, She can also throw them up in the air and they slow fall, which is really useful when you switch to a ranged character. Like, this is why I love this synergy. Watch this. Alright. So we just go up to a mob. Oh, well, okay, it died a bit. There we go. So it's in the air. Oh, it died again. Okay, well, if we're on a high level area, basically you can knock them in the air. Should we just quickly show that, demonstrate that? I'm not in any rush to end the video. I'm just sort of rambling a bit. This is me just chilling out, relaxing. I hope you guys don't mind. It's not really a conventional video sort of format that I would usually do, but it's fun to do nonetheless for me. Oh right, there's this particular section. Don't really want to knock a slime up. You can take that out of context if you wish. Knocking all the slimes up. Let's do it on this. Yeah, the daily. Why not? Oh, is this just the destroy the box thing? Oh, for goodness sake. I didn't intentionally want to do my my dailies yet, but that's fine. This will be over in like millisecond anyway. There we go. Right, we've completed the commission at least. There we go. Right, let's go and actually show you what I wanted to show you then. Why I like Jean in particular and how useful she can be. So not only does her ult absolutely rock and her E really good for a burst. Like, this is a great example. You can burst someone into the water and they'll drown, right? Or you can lightning them if they don't drown. But also, I mean, it doesn't work necessarily on this one. Because he's too big. Right, let's find another mob. Where is a monster that I haven't killed yet? How awkward. Trying to show people things and it takes me 20 minutes to find a monster. But you probably get the idea anyway. You can pick people up, throw them in the air, and then just absolutely annihilate them with lightning damage. Which is one of my favourite things to do. Maybe it would be better if I went somewhere that I haven't properly explored properly. That could be a good idea. Let's see. Like I say, you know, I'm not going to get many views on this, and that's fine. This is a nice chilled environment for you to relax with me. So we can pick this guy up. Look. We can, oh, well. We kind of obliterated him a bit. My problem is at the minute she's incredibly powerful because of how I've built her. Like, this stuff is just weak in comparison. Okay, let's try that again. Right, we're going to knock this guy into the air. Like this. Oh no, it's with the other thing, isn't it? That does too much damage. Okay. Oh, there's a chest that I've missed as well. This is so awkward. It's like I'm live streaming all over again. Right, okay. So we knock it up in the air. Switch to official. Oh, for goodness sake, none of this stuff has any health, does it? Oh, well. You get the idea, but basically you can increase the amount of lightning damage they take if they're being thrown into the air. You get the idea, right? Everything just sort of flops over in my world, even at level 3, so... Yes, these level 44s. And up in the air you go. So you get the idea of what I was trying to show you, at least. So anyway, Diluc is a very fun character. Watch this. The big-ass Phoenix ult. I love it. These things just set on fire. It's a good way of starting your weapon on fire as well. Yeah, this guy's incredibly powerful for his low levelness. I suppose what we could do, actually... is we could do a boss, couldn't we? Because I don't think I've done it for the week for a start. Yeah, let's do the wolf because I need to get this for the week anyway. We'll do that and I'll show you how cool he actually is, or at least how hot he actually is, which is something that I didn't expect. He's very powerful for being one of my lower characters. He was level 40, he's level 50 now. We've got him with a sacrificial greatsword, which only has 293. So bear in mind, a refined 3 under 300 damage weapon on a not anywhere near the same level as all of my other characters. I'll show you what he's like against a boss when we get some stamina here. Ah, for goodness sake. He is easily one of my favourite characters in the game, though. Not because of his rarity, but his sheer output is ridiculous, but who'd have known, you know? Level 5 champions being OP. Yes, it's going to be. So, what are the chances of getting these characters in a free-to-play account? Pretty much, you can get them, but you're going to need to re-roll. A friend of mine didn't spend a single penny, and he just re-rolled his account multiple times with an email address, and as a result of that... Sorry, with an account, not a normal account, not like a Google or anything. And he got Diluc as part of one of his free pulls. So it does show you it's possible. Is it probable? Not really, but yes. So let's do the wolf boss then. We do need to do him for the week. I'm probably going to get hit rather hard here. But his raw damage is the real focus of this. All right, I want to show you. So his E ability you can hit multiple times, look. Look how much damage that's doing. That's ridiculous, right? It's a nice combo. considering. And then we can switch to Chi-Chi, put the heal stuff out, even though it's ice, right? That's the point. We can get Diluc healed by him just attacking. See, look, 340 raw damage is actually pretty good. But it's not the weapon carrying him, I don't think. Look at that, like 500. Obviously the weakness is being exploited here, right? That's the key point. But we can also enhance this by putting different buffs on and, you know, different champions. Lightning would be a really beneficial one, actually, thinking about it. And we'll get towards Overload. There we go. Very easy to get Overload on Diluc. With Fish and Diluc in the same group, you can get that very quickly. Jean obviously does the most raw damage because of the weapon and, well, her current combo is just ridiculously strong. But yeah, as you can see, with like half health to level 51, most of the work was Diluc being in my party. So that's not too bad, is it? And he's level 50, relative level to this. So I can only imagine what he would be like at full power, you know, with a decent weapon and leveled up with his talents and stuff. But it's going to be so very difficult to actually match some of the others because you can't really, you know, like getting more than one Diluc in a pull is going to cost an absolute fortune. That's one of the restrictions with the 5 stars that a lot of people don't get. Yes, it's nice to pull one of these champions, but is it actually fully usable? That's the question. So 2,200 damage there from overload damage, really, and fire exploit, you know. So we can quickly switch to Fish, use her ult to put lightning debuff on the target, switch back to Diluc, and instantly we got overloaded again, which is nice. But look how much damage that's actually doing on its own, without the need of anything like Jean, which we can switch to, which this is majoritively immune to anyway, right? But the fire is doing a ton of damage. And then we can switch to Chi-Chi, put the healing, the E ability out, and then we just hit it. Look at that damage that's being healed back. 1,736. That's just therapeutic, isn't it? Like I say, he is one of my weakest characters at the moment in terms of raw output. But he's so heavily empowered. And it's not just because this is a nice enemy either. Like, he's just genuinely good without many upgrades. So I would highly recommend re-rolling an account until you get one of these 5 stars. Because they're surprisingly good. Much more than I expected. Is it overpowered and broken? I don't think it's really at that point. Oh, we got the Gladiators piece. Gladiators Intoxication. I needed some of that stuff. And Exiles. So the Gladiator stuff is... Am I going for the Gladiators? I think I was. No, it's Berserkers. Oh, I was going Gladiators on Jean in particular. This is another thing I've been doing. I got a plus 20 Gladiators Destiny from Storm Terror. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Gladiators is really useful as well because a 4-piece, if a wielder of this artifact uses a sword, claymore, or polearm, increases their normal attack damage by 35%, which is really nice, isn't it? A raw, and we got some really good rolls on this. Look, really ridiculously good rolls. Where is it? Where's the Gladiators thing? Is it this? There it is. So we're currently using the Berserker's Bone Goblet for 34.8% and 12% crit, which is, you know, very clearly a good item. But this one, electro damage, that's unfortunate. That'd be pretty decent for Fish, actually, thinking about it. Her artifacts are pretty garbage at the moment. I do apologize in advance. So what's this? So that does 6%. Same damage then, but has more attack, less crit damage. But you would be able to get a 2 set later. Which, okay, that's worth just shelving for now then. And probably adding 2 later. But Diluc is, Yeah, he's in an average state right now, whereas Jean is absolutely rocking it. To upgrade her weapon, though, I need to do all of this stuff and hit rank 35, which is something I'm waiting for friends to catch up. Same with this stuff. This is relatively easy to do. But yes, that's my highest damaging character, 1754, with the 2 set of Gladiators and 2 set of Berserker, which is how I actually like it. I love the Gladiator set for 18% attack and 12% crit rate. It's just nice. It really is just really nice. On the detail section, you can also see the percentages there. Look, crit damage 71.6 and a 20% crit rate. So we might not always hit a crit, but when we do, we go absolutely bananas. But yeah, it's just a shame it's wind damage. Jean's a very powerful character. Fish is really, really useful. But yeah, the real hero is probably Chi-Chi. Anyway, enough of me rambling. I've got a piece of gear that I wanted. I just wanted to share my experiences so far. I'm still loving this game when I do get time to play it. I'm the sort of person that really needs to play a game a long time before I feel inclined to spend money on it. But I definitely have not regretted spending a single penny thus far, and I know my limitations. I know that some people might be put off heavily by the gacha system, and you can really be wrecked by games like this out on the market, but as long as you can hold back and understand that you can get everything legitimate, it's just going to take you much longer, or at the very least, if you can, spend the amount of money that you want to restrict yourself to. Like mine's no more than that £40 or so. I don't think it's a really very good idea to throw more at the moment. We'll see with 1.1. But so far there's so much I still need to do. Look at all those chests. Isn't that just painful to look down and see chests that haven't been looted? It is to me. It really is. Oh, there's one down there. There's literally 4 chests within range. But if I don't stop the video, I won't. I just won't stop. But anyway, let me know what you think about Genshin Impact. Have you been eating away your hours into this game? Have you been enjoying it as much as me? Let me know below, and I'll see you all next time. Stay safe, and thank you for listening. It's really fun to just let my hair down and play something different for a bit. So much love, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.